All right, everybody, welcome back to Evolution 2017, coming to you live from the Mandalay Bay here in Las Vegas.
Wonderful, wonderful tournament.
Yes, exactly. I'm James Chen.
I'm Kucho Kate. How are you guys?
And we are going to be going underway with some more pool matches. We are starting Wave D now. So
yes.
If you're on the Smash.gg website, you can follow along over there.
A lot of really good, exciting matches. A lot of upsets so far today.
Oh, man, yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it was like Dark Child, who did really well at the Proving Grounds recently, was eliminated. Bonchan's in losers.
Yeah.
Smug is in losers.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I had a feeling that this was going to be a bloodbath this year, and it has definitely been a bloodbath so far.
It is. Street Fighter V, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. So we're going to be getting onto this match here. It looks like it is going to be Mega Isaac X versus Zangiefu. I'm totally butchering his name, and I apologize. He's from Canada.
All right, Ryu versus RASHID.
Well, you know, Ryu is a character that a lot of people thought was not very good. And for a long time, I haven't seen any Ryus in tournaments, and I feel like that's actually coming back to bite a lot of these guys. Because, for example, Smug, he got sent to losers by Abao, who was using Ryu. And,
yeah,
you know,
very solid Ryu player.
Yeah, and that's one of those matches that you feel like was supposed to totally go in Balrog's favor. Just like right now, I'm sure everybody is expecting RASHID just to do really well here. But let's see what Zangiefu can, or Zangiefu can pull here.
This very aggressive RASHID already has Ryu in the corner with the spinning mixers.
Oh, nice.
EX whirl shots.
Yeah, I mean, so far,
Man, good stuff.
Yeah, so far this is looking like the way that we were kind of expecting it. Unfortunately, starting it with a perfect.
Unbelievable. All right, Canada's on. Oh no.
No, that was
on the board.
Yeah, and Mega Isaac X finally taking a little chunk of damage. He didn't do that all round one. But like you said, being very aggressive right now already has Zangiefu in the corner. You can see the pressure just continuing here.
Zangiefu might have to start using his V reversal at this point in time.
Yeah, that's the second time he's been caught by that mix-up. At this point, I almost feel like maybe Zangiefu doesn't have a lot of RASHID experience.
Yeah, Zangiefu stuck in the corner. Has to figure out at this point, he has to shut the RASHID down. He's coming in at him too aggressively. He has to figure out what his game plan is going to be.
Yeah, right now, I feel like mostly he needs to figure out some form of defense. Like, he needs to figure out how to turn that tide around a little bit. And, you know,
Round one.
Isaac right now is doing a really good job being aggressive. And you can see right now, Zangiefu, he's just kind of sitting back there. Like, I don't feel like he has a game plan, and I understand the need to uppercut there. I don't think that that was a bad uppercut, because I think he needs to show Isaac that he's willing to do stuff like that.
Right. Get a little bit of respect going.
Yeah.
I feel like he could be using his V skill a little bit, which is his parry.
Right. It's a little tough to get the, oh my god.
Thrown out of the V reversal.
Yeah. And
2 throws.
Okay, he back throws, so this is important here. He's gotten himself, but you see how he backed off. He's not pressing enough, in my opinion, and now we've got a mix-up to deal with. Well, there it was. He tried to use the V skill a little bit, but unfortunately did not pan out for him. And he's sitting on a ton of resources, so he hasn't had a chance to activate the V trigger yet.
Right.
So I feel like you're right. He definitely needs to throw out a lot more V reversals to try to get Isaac off of him a little bit more.
And Zangiefu has a full critical art bar, which can leave him with at least some chip damage on Isaac.
Oh no, he's just, he's throwing out the Hail Mary uppercuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Snuffed out of the overhead.
Yeah, not a lot of confirms there, so definitely, I feel like Zangiefu definitely has a lot of work, but I mean, if he comes back and rewatches this match, you know, one of the things that I would really honestly suggest is trying not to panic so much on defense. He was hitting buttons a lot, so that Isaac would just catch him in the middle of block strings. And Zangiefu just got hit a bunch of times that I felt like was kind of needless. Need to shore up the defense a little bit, play more solid defense, and like I said, use some more V reversals potentially.
Right. You know, a very formidable RASHID. Whenever I see a RASHID play, I automatically think of a Marvel type style of play. It's a lot of very button heavy, concise type of play.
Right. Very aggressive and just wants to stay in your face. And you know, that's what RASHID is going to do. He's going to try to make it so that you don't have time to think.
Right.
Right. And so, and I think that Isaac played that perfectly. I think that went exactly how he wanted it to go.
I think so too. Yeah. And where Jafuk, I think, could have worked on a couple of other things is he should have tried to have his dominance of being Ryu. Right. You know, and even try to slow down Rashid's pace a little bit.
Yeah. And even, you know, when he managed to get the back throw and threw Rashid into the corner, he backed off.
He did.
And so there it was right there. You're right. He wasn't able to get the. He wasn't able to assert his Ryu strategies on him. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
But looks like coming up next, we're going to have SD PBJ going up against a Disco Vigilante. PS Disco Vigilante. Again, if you're following along at home, these are all the D pools here. We're in Wave D right now. I'm going to try to see which pool these guys are in. So Disco Vigilante is... Let's see who else is in this pool. Notable players in this pool right now. I wanna mention Mr. Bisonopoulos just to make L.I. Joe mad, but you know I can't point him out as a top player here. But
all right, we've got a Lara versus Bison matchup here.
Interesting.
It's interesting to see what kind of mix-ups Lara's going to try to pull on Bison.
Yeah, the hardest part for Bison is that he doesn't have very strong wake-up, and that's and Laura is going to be able to assert a lot of her crazy command throw mix-ups. But however, that's actually one of Laura's weaknesses too. She doesn't have really good wake-up either, and Bison can get really, really tricky himself. So good start right now.
Great Psycho Axe by the Bison, now thrown into the corner.
Yeah, so here we go. It's party time for Laura.
And Laura with his crazy mix-ups.
Yep. There's the command throw. Into the corner now. What's the setup? Nice. Okay, good defense so far from Disco Vigilante. Not pressing too hard. Try to counter with that 3-frame light kick, but didn't have it there. Yeah, didn't have it comboed into anything. Woo!
Right.
Canceled that Psycho Ball into the EX Scissor Kick to beat the armor from Laura.
Just a pixel left. Ooh. Great stuff there by Disco Vigilante. Takes the first round.
Yeah, man, he did wake up, command throw, did PBJ, and then mistimed his meaty, which let Disco Vigilante get his wake up button to work. So a couple of missed meaty opportunities. So now Disco Vigilante trying to stay with the pressure, using the EX Scissor Kick to push her into the distance.
Pushed her right into the corner.
Oh no, but he crossed her up. He was going for the mix-up.
There.
Ended up putting himself in the corner, unfortunately.
Oh, great cross up there by Disco Vigilante. All right.
He's going to take game number 1. You see him right there nodding his head. He's pretty happy with himself right now. Oh, he's even got his name on his shirt.
Yeah. I can't see who. It looks like he might be sponsored by someone.
By a skull. It looks like he's sponsored by Skeletor or something. Sponsored by Dormammu. I don't know if you want to be sponsored by Dormammu, to be honest with you.
It'd be a crazy regime.
Dormammu, I'm here to make a deal.
Bison's doing a really good job snuffing any starts Lara has any of her shenanigans.
Yeah, good neutral jumps right there to keep to basically shut down her volt charges. All right, and now she's in the corner. Got to figure out a way out.
Great V reversal there.
Yeah, it was really smart because, you know, she had just activated V-Trigger, was trying to get some momentum back, and once you V-reversal someone like that, it's very discouraging. All right, just trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive. Oh, no.
Oh, devil's reverse. Wow, great stuff.
Yeah, he actually, I think, crouched too early, but actually, I thought you could low block EX Devil's reverse. Maybe not, because
I don't know.
He might have just crouched too early in between because he blocked the first one and got hit by the second one, which is odd. Okay.
Tosses her right back into the corner again, hits her with 2 axes.
Yeah, it goes for the reset off the target combo. Oh, nice.
And now Laura's got the dizzy.
Yep.
Full combo there.
All right, well, you know what? Laura is definitely a character of comebacks.
Ooh, great V reversal.
Yeah,
trying
again.
to keep pressure on Laura.
Yeah, again, just shutting down that pressure. Now Laura's V-trigger draining, and so that's why Disco Vigilante is totally fine, just chilling there, watching that V-trigger meter drain, and then a great whiff punish with that standing light kick.
You know, and that's one thing that's so threatening about playing against Bison is that he is positive on so many of his normals, and you don't know what am I going to throw out against Bison that he's not going to have positive, and I'm going to be in the negative and get in trouble for.
Right, exactly. So that, I mean, that's what makes that's the way Bison's always been. He's always been a very good pressure character,
yes.
but you know, bad on defense. And it's really interesting because, you know, in this game, obviously his walk speed is not very good, which is different. So he can't really play the same footsie kind of game, but you have to learn movement in all the different ways, like the Devil's Reverse and the Scissor Kick, and you know, and just using Psycho Axe.
Yeah, that Psycho Axe will open you up. And the crazy thing too about Bison is he has that dash forward that looks like his traditional teleport.
Yeah.
But if you're timed right, you can jab him out of it and everything.
Yeah, you have to catch him out of the delay. But if he times it right, he can pass through a lot of your moves and just blow you up for that. So it's a tricky little thing. Obviously not as good as when he has V-trigger activated, because then he can just like go all around you and mix you up left and right. But okay.
He'll do a Shadaloo thing.
I'm excited here. So I'm gonna be a little biased here.
Okay.
A little biased here, but we got Mr. Stupendous.
Stupendous, yay!
Stupendous is here. SoCal's I guess now main Zangief player. You know what? Snake Eyes still considers himself SoCal, even though he doesn't live there anymore. But, you know,
yeah, he's Northern California now,
yeah,
I believe. Yeah,
he's in Northern California now, but he will always be SoCal, true to his heart. But Stupendous going up against Obstruct the Way, and it looks like it's going to be Birdie now. Birdie can do a decent job keeping Zangief out because his normals have similar range as Zangief's and really good priority. The crouching medium punch is a good anti-air that can give Zangief some fits if Zangief wants to jump in, but Stupendous, I know, is a very patient Zangief player.
Yeah,
and
he's a very formidable Zangief player.
Yeah, patience is the key in this matchup. So Stupendous testing it out very early, went in right away with that dash, but here we go, a mistake from Obstruct the Way. And now he's trying to bait out a counter poke. Yeah. But Obstruct the Way just ended up just jumping away. Not sure what Stupendous is going for.
Second command grab there by Stupendous.
Trying to get in there. Oh, that's going to be a big punish. Fierce SPD, which is going to give him a setup afterwards. Oh, okay. Caught him out of the running bear grab.
Obstruct the Way, getting forced into the corner a little bit, trying to get a little bit of room by throwing the can in that anti-air.
Yeah.
Misses command grab. That command throw area of Zangief is so big.
Yeah, especially off of the EX. Oh my God, he's just gonna empty jump. Kind of unfortunate for Obstruct the Way that he jumped right when he threw out the hanging chain, but that's the way it's gonna go for that first round. Stupendous takes it. Okay, good anti-air from Obstruct the Way. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Had it all ready to go.
Oh, we've got the banana going too.
Yeah, this is what he wants to do. He wants to try to keep Zangief out as much as possible. But look, this is the lifestyle of a Zangief player. He is trying to find his way in. He's very much used to it, but I love the empty jump in the command throw by Obstruct the Way. Oh no, that's punishable.
The X command grab there by Stupendous. And a return, what an answer by Obstruct the Way. These two big powerhouses just going at it.
Unfortunately, Stupendous' EX SPD not reaching. And yeah, and now you're seeing what kind of game Birdie can play against Zangief. You can see how much you can keep him out. But yeah, there was no reason for Obstruct the Way to go for that towards Fierce or that bullhead either.
Bullhead.
And now going for a meaty. Yep. Oh, he's going to be able to combo into that. Oh, but he goes for the reset. I wonder if he was
Oh my goodness, and the stun. Stupendous has got to finish it out with a command grab.
I'm not even sure if Stupendous meant for that to be a reset. I think he was trying to do level 1 into critical art, but I think he might have missed it, but it came out as a Fierce SPD, which stunned him.
Look at these two fellas right here. Beautiful hair. Pantene Pro V commercial, ready to go.
I've always been a look. Not gonna lie, I've always been a fan of Stupendous' hair. Okay, I've always been a fan.
All right, we've got all kinds of V skills and donuts, bananas, cans going.
Right past the banana. Yeah, oh, it goes for the reset instead of the lariat. Gets some extra damage and better frame advantage, knockdown advantage.
And Stupendous really going in. Wow.
That was
like a shimmy into a man grab.
No,
What was that?
That was so far.
Jeez.
All right, so now obstruct the way. See, now the problem is because Stupendous is so patient. Oh, that's going to be it. Yeah, he's going to be able to walk up an SPD. But because Stupendous is so patient, really the onus was on obstruct the way to try to make that comeback in life. But Stupendous, he just kept going in. He just kept going in. He's like, you know what? This is working. I don't need to change the way I'm playing.
Being very aggressive, you know, forcing obstruct the way into the corner. You know, obstruct the way trying to play a neutral game right now. He's got that. Oh man. He's got that chain at that first hit.
All right. Oh, and then it just caught by surprise. The crouching light punch caught him off guard. He was trying to block afterwards. Then came the EX SPD. Yeah, and then another thing is obstruct the way is relying way too much on the bullhead right now, in my opinion.
Return throw there by obstruct the way.
Okay, nice. Using the low to get through that. Not sure what kind of weird option select or something that Stupendous was going for. And you see, Stupendous just read that. He knew exactly what was coming. He just stood there.
Right. Stupendous just being very patient right now. Just using.
Oh, ooh, went under. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the command there. Grab. That would have did a lot of damage. No, Hail Mary.
Gets him out that V trigger. Good stuff. Yeah, that was really smart. Him being patient in the corner, using his V skill. You know, to try to bait out anything obstruct the way was going to try to do.
And yeah, actually, now that he's taken off the headset, I really do appreciate obstruct the way's hair there too. Yeah, it's like it was like in a weird spot on the headset, and when he took it off, it like all fell into place, and I was like, hey, you know, there you go. So awesome. we had a best hair match there. We had a hair match going on there.
It was a clash of the Titans and a hair match.
Exactly. So great you know, stuff. It was big bodies versus full bodies. You know, so.
Yes.
Oh man, but
awesome
hey, look,
stuff.
Coming up next is going to be Mr. Wolfkrone, everyone's favorite player to hate. Wolfkrone with a very strong
Fine
Laura.
Like wine.
Yeah, look, Wolfkrone, he has definitely taken up a lot of the heel role recently. You know,
but you know what? He is a hard-working player from Detroit.
Yes, he is.
You know,
he is
works
definitely.
And practices, he streams. You know, really good stuff.
He plays
awesome
a
stuff.
lot. He plays a lot, and you cannot be negative about his effort that he puts out here. And honestly, he's actually one of the best players, in my opinion, in the U.S. at fighting foreign players. He's always done really well against Japanese players. And I mean, look, I'm talking about it like the Japanese players have the same kind of dominance they used to have, but it's just not the case anymore.
Right.
Right. But
different game engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I really honestly feel like the simultaneous release date helped a lot.
Yeah.
You know, there was no head starts for anybody.
To get that secret tech going. Right. Well, this is going to be interesting to see because I believe Guile has a little bit of an advantage over Laura.
Yeah, he can keep her out. He really has to be worried about once Laura gets meter, because then she could use the armor and the EX Volt charge to be able to get through the Sonic Booms. And then the one good thing about Laura, though, is that she has the multi-hit fireballs. So if Guile does want to throw Sonic Blades out, uses V-Skill, and get 2-hit fireballs, she can stop it with just one fireball of her own.
Guile getting worked into the corner here a little bit.
Oh boy.
Working its way in. Gets his first command grab.
Yeah, and that's just to control space, you see? And then that's perfect. That just held the space in front of Wolfkrone. He walked up, got the command throw, and followed up with another one. Gonna get the meaty.
Ooh. EX splash kick to get out.
Yeah, he's got a V-trigger all ready to go. Fine Like Wine's got to use that for something. If not V-reversals, at least try to activate his V-trigger at some point in time. Oh, big punish shot.
Command grab there.
Oh, good patience from Wolfkrone. Oh, he's going to get,
EX Hurricane Kick.
Oh, but a great confirm from Wolfkrone. Actually, that was really nice from Fine Like Wine. He used the V-trigger activation to build the charge up for the flash kick, if you're wondering why he activated. Because it looks like you can jump in on for free when he's walking around.
Right.
But when you activate the V-trigger, you can charge during that whole time. You can get a full flash kick charge during that activation.
Great
Nice.
anti-air there by Guile. Good 4-hit combo.
Yeah, he's ready to go for that anti-air. You can't be scared of anti-air with Guile.
Here comes Wolf Crow with vengeance.
Oh boy, standing medium kick into V-trigger is the biggest nightmare for all people fighting against Laura.
Look at all that red.
Right. Oh
my gosh.
Projectile invincibility of the EX command throw.
She grabbed him, and that is it. Wolf Crone gets the first match.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah, Wolf Crone, of course, looking calm as a cucumber right now. I don't even know if that makes any sense. I don't know why cucumbers would be calm, but whatever.
Okay, so Wolf Crone seeing what he can get away with Guile here in muscling him around a little bit, trying to work him into the corner again.
Yeah. Little by little. Oh wow, that jumping light kick beat what I didn't even see which button Guile pressed. But here comes Wolf Crone, that jumping light kick, of course. Not a lot of block stun, not a lot of hit stun, so that's punishable. That's big punish.
You don't want to do that slide. Too many frames not in your favor. Nice jump in though.
Man, that standing medium kick
throw
to
and
floor is
attack.
so scary looking. Just one hit into a V-trigger could spell the end for Fine Like Wine, so got to be really careful. And again, haven't really seen him use his V-trigger outside of for charging up for that EX flash kick. So not really using his resources very well. Nice. Okay.
Fine Like Wine finding out that this is his perfect
situation right now. Yeah.
Right, is in just taking his time, being patient.
Oh, and he got the bait.
Great
Yes.
stuff there. And a sweep takes out Laura.
All right, so great round there for Fine Like Wine. Good round. A lot of good defense there. Good patience from him.
Good projectiles. Got that crush counter going. EX flash kick anti-air.
It's the fastest I feel like Guile's ever been able to charge up after a Sonic Boom, which makes him really scary. Oh, look at this. Spending all of his meter. Oh boy.
It's big damage time here.
And then the reset into a stun. Oh, was that on purpose?
Damn.
I don't know if he dropped anything, but it didn't matter because Laura does so much damage. It still killed him anyway.
Laura said, I'm tired of being patient. I want to get in and do stuff. Let's go.
Oh, nice, dude. There you go.
Right through that projectile.
Yeah, I was talking about that early on, that you can use that armor to get right in there and start your stuff. Oh, nice. I like the pokes from Fine Like Wine, but Wolf Crone now getting back in there. Okay, no quick rise from Fine Like Wine, so got Wolf Crone to waste a little bit of that meter. Oh, big damage.
Nice 3-hit combo there by Fine Like Wine.
Oh, no. Stand medium kick into V-trigger. This is where everything could go downhill right away. Oh! Wake up. Great reactions from Wolf Crone. Okay, pushing him back.
V-trigger almost gone for both characters.
And there you go. Again, you see why Laura, that 3-hit fireball is so good for her. It was a shield. And so what it did was it tempted Fine Like Wine to try to kill it by throwing as many Sonic Booms as he could.
Right.
And that's why Wolf Crone was able to dash up and said, you know what, I know you're going to throw those Sonic Booms. I've got my command throw that's projectile invincible. I'm going to go right through all of that nonsense and take you out.
Yeah, most definitely. That's why Laura is such a scary character in this game, and especially in the right hands of someone that's smart and very aggressive.
And that is
Tons
definitely
of damage.
Wolf Crone.
Yeah.
Especially with all of that Viper practice from Street Fighter 4. He was always a very aggressive Viper.
Very aggressive, very button heavy.
Yeah, and to be fair, most Vipers are probably pretty aggressive, but you oh man.
I remember it was just flash kick for days.
Yeah.
All over the screen.
But yeah, good stuff to Wolf Crone. He's going to move on. But we have some more matches coming up. Another player from New York who was involved in the recent Red Bull Proving Grounds, Pai Kami, is coming up on the stage. And he's going to be going up against EAJ Eclair. But before we get to that match, we're going to go on a break real quick. So do not go anywhere, guys. Stick around. There we go. All right. We are back here with some more action, and as promised before going to the break, we are bringing you Pi Kami and EAJ Eclair. And I'm not as familiar with Eclair, but it looks like we can see on our monitor over here that he is going to be going with RASHID. RASHID
versus Nikali match. Let's see what we are going to have.
Right. It's going to be interesting because RASHID is going to be able to control, I feel like, the neutral space a little bit better. He's got some great buttons. I don't think this is a fun match for Nikali because Nikali really kind of has to rely on the seismos and the standing heavy kick to try to control that middle space, but RASHID can run up and attack. The crouching heavy punch is a pain, and there's just all sorts of things RASHID can do to take advantage of what I feel like are Nikali's deficiencies at the mid-range.
Great DP there by Nikali.
Yep, has the anti-air on deck. Ooh, okay, try to catch him with a little bit of a throw bait there. Got it with the neutral jump, however.
Eclair had the stun.
Huh.
RASHID Nikali putting in work on RASHID in the corner there. That was a very quick round.
Yeah, good stuff, Takami. Trying to show that he's not worried about this character. I mean, just in the past few months, I feel like we've seen a lot more RASHID, and he's definitely been getting a lot more
attention.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, try to uppercut through there, but it wasn't close enough. Normally, that's a good tech to use against RASHID. Anytime he cancels crouching heavy punch into the tornado, you can just do a projectile invincible move to get through there.
Right.
But unfortunately wasn't within range.
RASHID with those whirlwind shots, trying to get something started, using his V-trigger tornado to move in on Nikali in the corner.
Okay. Now he has the good corner position. Oh, okay. Punish, but not enough. I felt like maybe an EX Eagle spike would have been better because that would have put Nikali back into the corner. A lot of the higher level RASHIDs are very focused on that, and oh, he went for a Hail Mary. I don't know if Kami had done anything, so that's one of those situations where I feel like Eclair did Mixer into EX Mixer because that is something that RASHIDs do.
Yeah,
but
right.
I don't feel like Kami ever really showed that he was going to be hitting buttons in the middle of block strings like that. So he was playing RASHID as opposed to playing versus Kami. He was just doing RASHID things.
Yes, and in blocking that EX tornado, it cost him.
Yep. I felt like too big of a risk in that situation because he was betting it all. Oh wow, got caught out of the end of his V reversal. Still a little bit of delay at the end of that. So now trying to get some more setup there. Kami just walks out away from the cross-up range.
Using that Call of the Wild reversal, man.
And I really like that Kami is using that V reversal a lot in that situation because RASHID gets so much off of Tornado, making you block the Tornado into the forward roll. So just using the V skill to get him out of that situation and avoid that pressure.
RASHID used whirlwind again. Oh, got anti-aired by Nikali.
Alright, now the neutral jump in the corner this time. Eclair not falling for it. Okay, oh, that could have been big punish.
Goodness.
Is he going to EX uppercut?
Oh, it's the uppercut, yeah.
Not quite enough.
Oh, throw into the corner. Jeez.
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, Eclair probably should have just woke up with critical art. Because you can guide it backwards a little bit. I don't think Kami would have been able to get over it. Had he stayed on the ground, I think it would have chipped him. See, right there, you saw the EX uppercut. That was the way that you stopped that crouching heavy punch into the tornado. He was actually close enough that time to punish it. Oh, wake up, stand light, kick that button. So good, and again.
Great EX.
Yeah, you
shutting RASHID down.
Yeah, you cannot. Oh my God, and then gets the perfect meaty stand, a heavy kick.
That was fabulous. Fabulous work there by Pi Kami.
Yeah, and he just got that stun. Very quick round there. Almost looks like business. You see how quickly he just like picked up his joystick and walked away? He was like, done. I'm out. Just walked off and said, I'm good.
You know, and it was amazing too because in those final moments there, Nikali was really fishing with a lot of good normals.
Yeah,
You know, to snuff anything Rashid was going to try to put out.
Yeah, way too many wake-up buttons, unfortunately, for Eclair, and it cost him. He got hit by a lot of meaty attacks there, and it led to the stun, led to the round end, and led to Kami walking off very calmly. So.
Yes, that's why they say staying out of the corner is so important, because when you're stuck in the corner, someone actually did an equation, isn't it? You always lose 10% of your life almost.
I mean, it depends. Some people are good at fighting in the corner, but you know, it's just not a good place to be in because you just really have no control over the spacing. The spacing is all determined by your opponent because you can't walk backwards.
Right.
The only thing you can do is walk forward, and so that's why it's scary, because once you get in the corner, it's terrifying to move forward, but that's the way you get out of the corner is you have to fight for the ground space.
You have to fight for your rights.
Yes, exactly. To fight for your right to party.
Or you can use that V reversal.
Yes.
If you're willing to spend the bar and if you have the bar to use. Yeah.
Especially, you know, with characters like Rashid, who he has a 2-bar V gauge. So even if he uses a V reversal, he can build up for a V trigger very easily. So, you know, the characters with 2-bar V triggers definitely have a lot more freedom to use V reversals.
Yeah.
But coming up next, we're going to have PB Geki going up against Chris X level 70. All right. Let's see if level 70 is enough to beat this
fabulous claw switch combo there by VEGA.
I'm glad that they they match a little bit. A little pink purple. Yeah. All right, but good. So it was a good start from Geki, but I feel like Chris has kind of turned that around now. But
very much.
Geki now getting it tied up here.
VEGA putting in a lot of work here.
Oh, okay. Man. Testing your combos. You know what? If you're going to drop a combo, then you're going to get punished for it. Oh, the command throw after the roll. There you go.
Got that command grab.
Nice stuff from Geki.
VEGA in this version of Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, has this command grab in the clawless mode. Very nice. Definitely adds a new element to his game. Sacrifice the range on the claw for the ability to have better combos and a command throw. All right. There we go. Gets his combo. And who's going to spend the meter? Wow, okay.
Fabulous. Right to critical arts. Yeah, look at all that red.
It's a big life lead, but Chris X sitting on a lot of resources right now. Oh, but the stun, never mind. Not even going to have a chance to use it.
All right, VEGA takes it. First game.
Yeah, pretty solidly, too. The first round was a little bit back and forth, but then after that, it looked like Geki kind of got a feel of what Chris X wanted to do.
Yes. Right, most definitely, too. And, you know, Karen's always used to be seen as such an offensive character.
Yeah. A lot of footsies from her, but that's the tricky thing is that, you know, normally she dominates a lot in the footsie game, but, you know, VEGA has good pokes, good range, especially with that standing medium punch. So it's a little bit harder for Karen, but I still do think Karen wins the neutral in general in this match, but I'd like to see some more V-skill usage from Chris X, perhaps.
Nice little combo there by Chris X.
Oh, a trade. Okay. Could have converted off of that. Oh, same thing. That's the second time he's done that after the roll, is just go for the command throw, because a lot of people are scared of the standing light kick after the roll. So look at this. PB Geki already at match point. Taking 3 rounds in a row, and a drop combo from Chris X. Sign of nerves.
Here we go. Let's see if Karen can get started here.
All right, he's going to get the overhead off of that. Again, he went for it again.
Missed the overhead.
Yeah, and you know, it's one of those things. You see a little bit of success on the first one, and then you're kind of like, oh, it worked. I'll do it again. I'll do it again, you know. Got to keep in mind that those overheads are slow. A lot of times they work because they forget you have it, and then when you remind them that you have it, it's not as effective the second time, and there it is, Geki taking
it out with the slide.
Yeah. 4 straight rounds in a row. Very quickly, very quickly.
Man, great stuff there by Geki.
We have some, man, You know what? I would love to write a book one of these days where I just go and talk to every player and ask them where the heck their handle comes from. Because we've got some interesting ones coming up. We've got ZANGIEF, which is spelled S-E-E-F, versus Combo Spag.
I don't know how they would come up with that one either.
You know what? I mean, look, maybe if it was like a reference to spaghetti.
Maybe.
And it's like a combo, like with, you know, like some ground beef in there, some steak, some Italian sausage in there. I'm totally down with that. I'm totally down with that. So that would be the combo spag, right?
But we're gonna see. We'll see. Maybe it has something to do with what these characters, you know, what the guys are going to pick as their characters. Right. But it's always interesting to see. Everyone's tag usually has an interesting backstory to it.
And some of them are like Ultra David, where you just wanted to find a funny name and you just did it, and that's it.
But I'll tell you what, we're having such a great time here at EVO, Las Vegas, and the Mandalay Bay. The whole tournament is in the Mandalay Bay this year, and it is so nice here. If you guys are at home, if you have the ability to make it for next year, definitely do it. It's such a great time.
And I've said this on Twitter just recently, like, you have to be here to see exactly how crazy it is over here. You have to be here to witness it yourself.
It is, yeah.
Interesting enough, I'm looking at this pool in here. I see, you know, like some SoCal players in this pool. Black Skills is in this pool. Cloud 805, interesting. You know, I know more as a Marvel player than anything. But here we go. It's going to be IBUKI versus Nakali again. So Combo Spag going with Nakali. See
what mix-up IBUKI's going to do with the neck breaker there.
Yeah, gets the Raida into the stun. Here we go. What's the setup here? Just goes for the sweep. Oh, faked it. Faked the cross-up. Thought he was going to go to the other side. Comes down with the kunai in the front. You see that command jump, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to walk under it. And then the kunai comes out of nowhere. Gets caught meaty. She can convert off of that. And again, nice knockdown with the Raida there.
Seth proving himself very dangerous here with this constant pressure, putting in a lot of work against Nakali. Man, shutting down a lot of Nakali's attempts.
Yeah. Again, IBUKI doesn't have a lot of great normals for footsies on the ground, but Nakali also doesn't have a lot of great buttons. So, you know, that disadvantage for IBUKI is not as prominent, I feel like, in this match. And I haven't seen Combo Spag use much of the V skill yet. And I think that's a very important tool because that's his poke. That's his long-range poke. You know, even though you want to make it feels like it's kind of like a special move, like it hits all over the screen or whatever, but you want to use it as a poke to control the opponent's movements.
You want to V skill?
Yeah, Nakali's V skill, yeah, the ground pound. You got to use that to keep your opponent, keep their movement limited a little bit more. And I didn't see that from Combo Spag, unfortunately.
You know, and the thing too, with Seth, he didn't use too many kunai. No reloading in that round.
Didn't really need
a lot of target combos.
Yeah, there's one right there. He hasn't really needed much of the kunai because he's been able just to get the mix-ups and get his pressure going.
Missed that discharge.
Ooh. It was a little too far to punish that crouching heavy kick. Again, IBUKI not with a lot of great range moves. Most of the moves that she has that do reach pretty far are a little bit slow. She's got the crouching medium punch that's just good. Yeah, this pressure right now.
Nakali activating his V trigger, trying to get that increased damage. Still got thrown to the corner. Closes out the round.
Round 2.
This could be final round for IBUKI.
All he needs one more. So see, I like that one ground pound, but again, you see how he throws out the ground pound because it feels more like he's not sure what to do, so he just uses it as opposed to using it to try to predict Seif's movement and keep him at bay. So now here we go, going for the actual toss-up that time. Wow.
Okay.
Hail Mary EX.
Discharge, yeah.
Here we go, mistime the meaty. Okay, a little bit.
And EX Man grab.
Good pressure, almost done. That's punishable, but he could have did way more than that. He could have had the stun there. He actually could have won the round off of that, and instead, just the stand light punch punish is not enough, and he's gonna get crossed up, and that's really unfortunate. He had the opportunity, did combos back to take that round. If he had gotten that stand light punch into maybe an uppercut, because he was in V-trigger, so it would have reached a little bit further, or maybe just go for the EX stomp, because I think he had the meter for that. And unfortunately, only got a stand light punch, didn't get the stun, and that's what let ZANGIEF come back in that round.
Definitely. And that's one thing, too, about IBUKI. We were saying about characters that involve a lot of work, Marvel-like character, RASHID, IBUKI. You know, very button heavy and constant pressure, always in your face. And it seems like they use the whole screen. They don't just stay, you know, on the ground.
It's very mix-up heavy for IBUKI, and it's that the fact that she has that threat of the EX kunai from the air that can change her jump arc makes it really hard to really anti-air her properly. So that's why she can get away with taking advantage of the jump space a lot more than other characters.
And she's quick.
Yes, exactly.
This dash is unbelievable.
Very fast character. So. And
constant mix-up game, 50-50s. It's like you have to try to guess which one's going to be right, or you're going to take a lot of red.
And then you can see here, coming up next, up on the screen there is going to be Zizda versus Mike F. Look, we already have XYZZY from Korea. That's confusing me enough. But now we've got ZYZDA. And so I guess he's just trying to win the being listed last in the list of players here with that ZYZ start.
Balrog and Nakali again. This is a heavy Nakali day.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This block, we are seeing a lot of Nakali.
Let's go.
All right.
I love watching a good boxing match. Let's go. Yes.
It's fun to watch Balrog beat people down. Not as much fun to play against it, but you know. All right.
Let's see what we have here.
Fight.
All right, so starting it, you see both players backing off a little bit, but looks like Mike F coming in there with Balrog, trying to be maybe, you know, get inspired by the Brian F nickname, you know, Mike F, Brian F. I'm just going to call myself James F and start using Balrog from now on.
Balrog getting in there with that overhead. He's really muscling.
Yeah.
Nakali in the corner.
All right, but here's an opportunity now for Zizda, and he got the nice meaty. A good anti-air from Mike F. He's gonna stave off that. Oh no, too far for that uppercut. Yeah, it's very tempting a lot of times to just try to throw out those uppercuts in those situations.
It is. But man, so dangerous if you don't land it.
Yeah. Okay, well there's a good uppercut right there.
Two powerful responses there.
Right. Oh no, mistimed his meaty. So wake up stand light punch from Zizda is gonna work. But so far, one thing I really like about Mike F's play right now is he's really had good anti-airs. He's been not allowing Zizda to jump in at him at all.
Right. No dive kicks. All right, got to sweep it to the torrent of hair.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Maybe two mix-ups. He can take this. Okay. Oh boy, that is enough to stun.
Great stuff.
Oh no!
Oh, right to the man grab. Jeez, that was so close.
Oh god, that had to have been an execution error with that sweep.
What? That's crazy.
Pretty sure he wanted to maybe just finish him off with a command throw. Came out with just a sweep. Very fortunate that did not come back to bite him.
That is an angry Balrog there.
Did he? Oh, he caught him touching buttons. Now, last time he did an EX uppercut in that kind of a pressure situation, and this time he does a critical art and he connects it. But that's not going to be a long-term solution in my opinion. Like, I feel like if you bet it too much on trying to uppercut block strings like that, it's going to be dangerous. You're not going to see much success long-term from that. It's basically going all in a bunch of times.
Crush counter. Balrog into EX direct punch there.
Oh, nice. Meaty command throw, and look at that.
Macaulay closes it out.
Yeah, Zyzda takes it, and after a great first round from Mike F as well. And interestingly enough, it looks like player one has a distinct advantage. Did I see like a 12-game win streak on there? Player one side right now.
Fight.
Well, Mike F is definitely going to want to do his best to end that little win streak and also get on the board now. You can see right there, Macaulay sweep, not a lot of good range in that situation. Oh no, not a proper meaty.
Starting to take a lot of damage here in Gray Life.
Yeah, into the corner, trapped. Look at this rush down from Mike F, doing a great job. And there again is that anti-air, reaches so high up in the air. But now Zyzda with a chance. See if he can turn this around, but no, the constant pressure from Mike F. Gonna take that first round, but that's what he did in the first game, and then Zyzda came back with 2 rounds straight.
Exactly.
Fight.
It's going to be interesting to see. He has to try to figure out how to give himself a little bit more space from the rush down Balrog's giving him. He's constantly ending up in the corner.
Oh, well, that's a nice back throw, so that's going to get him out of the corner, yeah. Oh, no, got caught.
Balrog with the response.
I think he tried the anti-air with the light punch. Didn't work against Balrog's, you know, pretty good jump normals.
You got a little shimmy here going.
Oh, nice!
Going into the V-trigger.
I think that was supposed to be a charge.
Art. Let's go.
All right, that's going to be some good damage, and he's going to get a mix-up off of this since he's in V-trigger. What's the mix-up? Just goes for the meaty pressure. That time to stand light punch
cross up and the stomp. Yeah. All right.
Not a true block string. Caught Zyzda pushing. I'm sorry, caught Mike F pushing buttons in the middle of that block sequence. Always have to be worried about when Macaulay goes into stomps like that. It's kind of like a built-in frame trap.
Cross up into throw.
The neutral jump heavy kick, stopping the pressure from Balrog, but you know, if Mike F is aware of that, if he sees him neutral jump. So that's the second neutral jump right there that I've seen this round. So now Mike F, he's gonna have to see, and there's a third one right there. He's gonna have to be ready to anti-air him with the upper.
Both of these guys throwing out a lot and being patient. Balrog with a strong response here. Great 7-hit combo in the corner.
Okay. Mike F trying to stay alive, but what a reaction!
That's crazy! Oh man, closes it out with the critical art. That's
oh
nuts.
My God, that was. Look, I don't think that's what Mike F was thinking was a possibility at all, and so 2 games in a row, like I really felt like, you know, Mike F was doing a really good job.
Right.
And started really strong. But
right.
Like I said, one of the things that I felt like that he didn't notice was a lot of the neutral jumping that was coming from from Zyzda. And so he didn't shut that down. He got a couple of dash straights punished by those neutral jumps. So probably could have, at that point in time, you know, it was probably better for him to play a little more patient, walk up, and don't rush in.
Right.
Bait Macaulay into the neutral jump again, get him with the upper, and then do a big old combo after that and discourage him from the neutral jumps.
Yeah, and start up a juggle. He had to do a couple little changes like that because really both of those guys were neck and neck at each round.
Yeah,
it was so close each round.
Yeah,
And a critical art twice.
It's just out of nowhere against the dash punch. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not. Look, if that was pure reaction and he saw that coming and he's like, I've got this. Then more power to him for a great timing on that. So, but next up, showing a lot of the international flair of this tournament. We've had over, I believe, 80 countries of players coming over here, and NC F2G Moise from Chile. Going up, and he's going to be going up against Malcolm Strickland. It's like
awesome.
Yeah, like a player
That's
that
awesome name too.
Maybe he's just using his real name as his handle. Not bothering with a fancy handle at all. So, all right. But before we go to that match, actually, we're going to be going to a break first. So do not go anywhere. We have some more matches coming up, some more pool matches for you guys.